Uncle Howdy reveals why he targeted Chad Gable and who his next target may be, plus Finn Balor turning his back on the Judgment Day. We're going to break down all this stuff and discuss it in depth coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. So, with that said, let's just jump right into the first topic of the video, which is Bo Dallas reveals why he targeted Chad Gable. And yes, Brady, again last night we got one of those cryptic kind of VHS videos from Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy, which I've been personally loving. And he actually revealed some details in this video. If you didn't, kind of catch it at first, we're going to explain it to you here now. This is what he had to say. He said, even now, there's false prophets berating, belittling their family for their own gain. It's disgusting. They must pay for their sins. Now, obviously, this was Bo Dallas talking to Uncle Howdy, or talking to himself on Monday Night Raw last night. And Brady, it kind of seems here, while we first, are reading this, kind of comment from Bo Dallas, it seems like this is the explanation of why Chad Gable was attacked during their debut and why they keep freaking him out every week on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no doubt the Alpha Academy has been behind Chad Gable every step of the way. From Shush to Shorty G, those guys had Chad Gable's back since day one-ish. So the fact that Chad Gable just up and split on his own family like that, and I mean, he's been belittling them. We've seen the comments that he said to Otis. Poor Otis. We love you here, Otis, but Chad, come on. It's a poor problem. It's got to stop. And now look what you've done. Now you're running back to the boys and Maxine Dupree and, wanting to get back in with the clique because now you're a wanted man for your sins. Serves you right, Chad.
Yeah, 100%. It even just going to call himself the master in the bank. He deserves this from. I hate that, but I think it's been great work by Bo Dallas. I mean, we've heard the late great Bray Wyatt talk about how good his brother was, and we never really got to see it, and now we are. I mean, this guy is doing a phenomenal job. I wasn't really sure of what to expect, now with this new faction coming in with Bray Wyatt not there anymore, but he's doing a fantastic job at building these guys up and just dropping comments like this every week that, Triple H loves hinting at stuff that in the future be like, oh, this is why he attacked this guy or whatever. But we're going to come back to this towards the end of the video because this is all going to tie together. But we're going to get into the second topic of the video, which is Finn Balor needs to watch his back. And yes, Brady, we've been talking about it for quite some time here on the channel. The biggest Damian Priest haters on YouTube. You're looking at him right here. But it seems like it's that time that Finn Balor is going to turn his back on the Judgment Day. I mean, last night, we've seen him talk to Damian backstage in the Judgment Day hideout where, Damian said, you can't be letting Liv in here and stuff like that. And then Finn Balor goes back to him and says, you've been a changed person ever since you won that title. Then, when they went out with Seth Rollins, they were doing their promo, Finn Balor comes out, attacks Seth Rollins, Damian Priest hauls him off of Seth Rollins, and then afterwards says, I don't want to see you anywhere near this at Money in the Bank. So, Brady, it seems like tensions are at an all-time high here in the Judgment Day, and it seems like that time that Finn Balor is going to turn on Damian Priest.
Well, there couldn't be a better time, because you know what? If it just so happens that I get to see Finn Balor, maybe sneak one over on Damian Priest for being unappreciative of Finn's services, Finn Balor does not need the Judgment Day. And I've been saying this forever. You've been saying this forever. If anything, Finn Balor should actually be the leader. I mean, he's a smaller guy, no doubt. But I mean, look, we've seen what he's capable of with the Bullet Club. We've seen the Demon. It makes sense for now. Get him out. Get him out of it. And, who knows? Maybe Seth picks up the win. Damian Priest gets out. And we never have to see Damian Priest a part of the Judgment Day again. And the Judgment Day can be cleansed and be a top faction without Damian Priest.
Yeah, we would definitely love to see that. I'd like to see Damian Priest without, his minions behind him, because that's all he's got. Damian Priest is nothing. He's an NXT talent without the Judgment Day in my eyes. So I don't know. I would love to see this.
Love that take.
I would love to see Finn Balor come out and attack Damian Priest, because guess what, Brady? Just 1 year ago, almost, at Money in the Bank, Damian Priest cost Finn Balor a shot at the championship. So maybe it'll be all poetic, where Finn Balor comes out, costs him maybe against Seth Rollins, or if Drew McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank and cashes in, maybe he comes out then and helps Drew McIntyre win the championship. I think that would be perfect. I'd love to see him turn his back on the Judgment Day. But Brady, like I said, this is all going to come together here, because as we said at the beginning of the video about Uncle Howdy saying, belittling, berating your family, you gotta pay for your sins. Guess what? If Finn Balor turns his back on the Judgment Day, this is going to line him up as the #1 target for the Wyatt Six. And as one user on Twitter had this big theory that I had to share with you guys, he said, is Finn Balor going to turn on Damian Priest, making Uncle Howdy then go after him? He says, I can't help but wonder, as the clip contains the same sound effect as the demon Finn Balor's heartbeat. Finn was also the Fiend's first opponent. It would be somewhat poetic. And Brady, how did he find this out? I mean, this guy is a genius. I mean, I can't believe this. Like, hearing the demon's heartbeat in that video clip, and then saying, the Fiend's first opponent was Finn Balor, so it would make complete sense for Uncle Howdy's first opponent as the leader of the Wyatt Six to be Finn Balor. And it all ties together, because he said you have to pay for your sins for turning your back on your family. And that's exactly what Finn Balor's going to do at Money in the Bank.
That is exactly what I hope Finn Balor does at Money in the Bank, because this would be so awesome. As you said, as Twitter has said, there's no better way to start off Uncle Howdy's in-ring debut than against the Demon King, Finn Balor, the Fiend's first opponent. I mean, without the Fiend, we have no Wyatt Six. There's no Firefly Funhouse. It's just oblivious. Nothing. So I think this is a fantastic take. And like you said, Finn turns on the Judgment Day. They've been a stable now for quite some time. So yeah, of course, they're your faction, they're your boys, and your mommy. But you got their backs, of course. So, you turn on them, and the Wyatt Six has made a pretty good point of showing what they're all about to people who stab others in the back.
Yeah, Chad Gable is definitely running for the hills. I mean, that was such like a scary sequence last night on Raw when he jumped the barricade and then the lights of the smoke had all the Wyatt Six members. I thought that was great, and I would love to see this play up between Finn Balor and the Wyatt Six. I think that could be really fun to see, and this is a tremendous take. I really hope we get to see this play out, because this may be one of the best theories. I'm gonna quote it, Brady, as the theory of the year so far that I've seen online, and I think that this is definitely going to happen, and I would just love to see Damian Priest lose the title in the midst of all of this. We're going to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think this is going to play out like we do? What are your guys' theories on this stuff? We want to hear from everybody down below in the comment section. We're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Saint Marley. He says Rikishi will be fired to the storyline. Yes, in yesterday's video we talked about Rikishi possibly coming in to the new bloodline, and Brady, wouldn't it just be amazing to see Rikishi implemented back into a bloodline storyline?
Can you imagine? We get another stink face, and we get another one of those iconic dances to the ring. Look, Rikishi is the cat's meow. Thanks for your comment. We love all the support from all of y'all.
Yeah, 100%. We love seeing your guys' comments. Your support you've been giving here on the channel means the world to us. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button. Helps push these videos out to all the wrestling fans on YouTube. Comment down below. You might be featured on the next comment of the day, just like our guy St. Marley here today. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the latest theories, rumors, reports that are coming out around the wrestling world. And if you want to check out that video we did talking about Rikishi joining the new Bloodline, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host KC alongside my co-host Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.